Hello and welcome. Mom, we're taking a hard look at a question many Americans are asking. How many people have died at the hands of immigration and custom enforcement in the past year? The answer depends on how you define accountability, and that distinction matters. According to investigative reporting and public records, 2025 was one of the deadliest years on record for death inside ICE detention facilities. Roughly 30 to 32 people died while in ICE custody over the past year. These were not people killed in shootouts or raids. They were detainees who died inside government facilities, often from medical neglect, untreated chronic illness, suicide, or delayed emergency care. ICE classifies many of these deaths as natural causes, but watchdog groups and journalists say that patterns raises serious concerns about conditions, oversight, and access to medical treatment. When someone dies while fully under federal control, the government bears responsibility, even if a gun was never fired. Now let's talk about lethal force. Over the past year, at least 5 people have been killed during ICE enforcement operations, according to national reporting. These deaths occurred during arrest attempts, vehicle pursuits, or field operations involving armed agents. The most recent case, which has drawn national attention, involved a fatal shooting by an ICE agent in Minneapolis, now under investigation. Unlike police departments, ICE does not maintain a centralized public database tracking deaths caused by agents in the field, making independent verification difficult. Critics argue this fractures accountability. To families and communities, the distinction doesn't change the outcome. Someone entered ICE custody alive and didn't leave alive. And because reporting lags, advocacy groups warn the real number may be higher. So when we ask how many have died in the hands of ICE in the past year, the most honest answer is this. About 30 plus deaths occurred inside of ICE detentions. At least 5 involved direct enforcement actions, and full transparency still does not exist. This isn't about politics, it's about government power, use of force, and human life. We'll continue to follow investigations and we'll continue to ask questions because accountability doesn't happen in silence.